Okay, birth story time. Please, I was trying something new with my makeup. It's kind of funky. I don't know if I like it. Anyways, I digress. So birth story time, I'm going to talk about a precipitous birth. And precipitous birth means like it just happens very rapidly, normally within an hour. And that means like from the first contraction till the baby is out. Precipitous birth. Cute young couple. He's a professional snowboarder. And she tells me on our first appointment that her mom had precipitous births and it's her worst nightmare. Unfortunately, there's not much you can do about that. Like you can't control whether or not you're going to be someone who has precipitous birth. So first, my perspective. I took the kids. It was early in the morning. Probably it must be about 7:20. And I take the kids to school. It takes me round trip 12 minutes or so. I left my phone at home. I never leave my phone at home. But this day I left my phone at home. And I come home to 6 missed calls. If you're a birth professional, you know that this is literally your worst nightmare. So I call right back. I don't even listen to the voicemail. No answer. So I hang up. I listen to the voicemail. It's dad saying, hey, so super calm. Hey, so her water just broke and I think we're going to head into the hospital. I'm immediately like, hey, no. This is your first baby. We don't need to go run into the hospital right this second. Want to get labor going? Blah, blah, blah. You know, like I'm having these thoughts. So I try and call 2 more times. No answer. Finally, dad calls me back and he's like, I need you to get over here. The baby just came out. I'm of course like, what? Wait, what? And he's like, yep, the baby just came out on the floor. So I tell them I'm on my way. I call their doctor en route and I tell him what happens because we're also friends. And I ask him if he can meet me there. What we didn't know was that he'd actually also called 911 and the paramedics came and they actually took them before we got there. But the neighbor told us they had just left. So their side of the story is she woke up around 7 o'clock and she asked her husband to put pressure on her back because her back was really hurting. He was pushing on her lower back and all of a sudden she felt a pop and what she thought was probably her water. And so she jumped up and ran to the bathroom. And her husband says she just starts screaming and she's having contractions really close together. But she's like out of her mind. And he tells us that he thinks, oh my God, if we're going to have to go through this for the next 12 hours, this is going to be bad. Little did he know that she was actually having a precipitous birth and that the baby was about to be born. So he calls me, leaves a message and says, hey, we're going to head to the hospital. So he's getting her dressed and trying to get her down the stairs. And she's screaming and hysterical the whole time and keeps telling him that she doesn't think she can make it to the car. She's walking down the stairs and she's like, the baby is coming out. She spreads her legs and suddenly the baby's head comes out. And now, mind you, she's in leggings. And so the dad can see that the head is in the legging. And he goes to lay her on the couch and she's like, no, not the couch. Lay me on the rug. We can throw the rug away. He takes her pants down and the rest of the baby comes out. It was a total of 40 minutes from that first contraction until she had her baby. She didn't think that was cool. Like and follow for more.